What we do here is go back.
All right, so we are going to hear from Dan. You see there Miss Johnson being reunited with her friends and her family. They made that trip to meet her earlier this afternoon. We heard this was going to happen. Took a couple of hours or so for some of the logistics to be worked out, but then she was released just a few minutes ago.
Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, President Donald Trump commuted the sentence of Alice Johnson, a black woman who was sentenced in 1997 on money laundering and drug conspiracy charges. Now, Johnson, 63, was serving a life sentence for a nonviolent drug offense. It was her first conviction. She admitted wrongdoing, saying she acted as a go-between and relayed messages between dealers and distributors. Now, Ms. Johnson has accepted responsibilities for her past behavior and has been a model prisoner over the past 2 decades, the White House said in a statement. Now, despite receiving a life sentence, Alice worked hard to rehabilitate herself in prison and act as a mentor to her fellow inmates. Now, Johnson was released from prison on today, this afternoon. Now, reality TV star Kim Kardashian visited the White House May 30th to discuss Johnson's sentence and the possibility of a pardon or commuted sentence. She met with President Trump and the president's son-in-law, senior advisor, Jared Kushner. Now, Johnson was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole, and the appellate courts and the U.S. Supreme Court had denied her appeal. She had been serving time at a federal correction institution in Aliceville in Pickens County, Alabama. Now, Kardashian said after hearing about Johnson's story, she decided to act. When I see a story like hers, I go back to maybe decisions we've all made that probably maybe not at the caliber, but if you think about a decision that you've made in your life and you get a life without the possibility of parole for your first time nonviolence offense, there's just something so wrong with that, Kardashian said. Now, Johnson commutation is the 6th time Trump has granted clemency to someone since taking office last year. Now, last month, Trump posthumously. Well, you know, when you pardon someone after death. I can't say the word, I'm sorry. But he pardoned boxer Jack Johnson. Now, Trump has always also pardoned conservative author and filmmaker Dinesh D'Souza, Arizona Sheriff Joe Arpaio, former Vice President Dick Cheney's Chief of Staff I. Lewis Scooter Libby, and Christian Saucier, a Navy sailor. Well, how about that? Well, I know kudos to Kim Kardashian to think about someone other than herself and help get her released. That, you know, hey, that's beautiful. And I guess kudos goes out to Donald Trump for commuting her, although he had this to say earlier this year.
Don't get tough on the drug dealers. We're wasting our time. Just remember that. We're wasting our time. And that toughness includes the death penalty.
Yes, you heard it, guys. The same person wants the death penalty put in place for drug dealers. All right. Well, I know someone who is thanking Trump, thanking Kim, and hopefully thanking the good Lord. And that's Miss Johnson. Yeah, yeah. God love her. I tell you. I mean, was facing a year in prison and had already did 20 years. Come on. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, in parting, be blessed, y'all. Bye.
What we do here is go back.